Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about chapter 1052 of One Piece. And it starts off with the Gorosei talking. Well, one of the Gorosei talking, and he's like, we can't cover up what happened. What happened to Yonko fell in this great battle. And Wano will not open up its borders. This is a great travesty. We can't cover it up and stuff like that. Which is true. Because, just imagine, something like that happening in the world now. Like, if Russia fell or something. I don't know. But this chapter is really good. And the Gorosei are talking. And they're talking to the CP0 guy. The dude with, the flower kind of mask. And they're talking to him, and they're like, he tells them, Zunisha left. And they're like, oh, that means Wano's not getting opening up its borders anymore. And they're like, talking to him. And then he gets they ask him if he's gonna go get Nico Robin. He's gonna bring back Nico Robin. And he is sweating bullets, dude. He's like, yeah, I'll get Nico Robin. Yes, of course, because he's getting slapped, bro. He is getting fucking destroyed by anybody, bro. Yamato's one hitting him, one tapping him. It ain't even fair, bro. Nami, Usopp, that'd be cool if Usopp fought him, but there's only one chapter left to Wano. And I don't believe that's going to be the last chapter. But this Wano has been crazy, too. 2 Emperors of the Sea. 2 of them fell. Bro, land, sea, and sky. Kaido, dude. Bet on Kaido. Bro, bet on Kaido fell. And Big Fat Mom fell. Anyways, the next part of the chapter is... But then the next part of the chapter, you see Drake and Hawkins talking. And Drake's on the ground because, he got, stabbed in the neck earlier in the arc. And Hawkins are talking. And Drake's like, didn't your tarot card say you'd be victorious, you'd win? He's talking shit. That's what it seems like to me. He's talking major shit. And he's like, well, the man who... I said previously in the arc that, there's a 1% chance of them staying alive. And he joined Kaido because he thought his tarot card said his chances would be good to survive if he was alive with Kaido, which obviously makes sense. But, anyways, he says that, and then he says the person I was talking about was me. And then he, lays down, or, he's... puts himself against a pillar. So, my opinion hasn't been confirmed yet, and this is One Piece. I think that Hawkins has died, which, it's a war, people die. Hawkins was pretty cool, his powers were cool. I kind of wish Kid would have died, not gonna lie. That would have been way cooler, not gonna lie. I can see why Kid didn't die, but... Anyways... And then they pop back over to Wano, and it says it's been 7 days. And then it goes to the school. And then instead of having that hot teacher they had, this guy, and he's like, I will tell you guys about the true history of Wano, and I'll teach you guys this. Because, he had to lie and spread propaganda about Orochi being good and stuff. But he's like, I'll tell you about the Chad of One Piece. Odin. Then they go to the Ryuma, the sword god's, temple where his, body's resting. And, the scabbards are all there. All the ones that are still alive. Because Izo and Ashura Doji died. Thank the Lord. Lord, thank God somebody died. Oda, you're mass murdering people in flashbacks. You're mass murdering people in flashbacks. You're killing this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. We finally killed some more people in real time. But it's sad to say they died. Well, Ashra Doji, I don't give a shit. But Izo and Hawkins, I think, is actually dead. But they're going to be... Marco's there, too. And they're, like, talking to him. And they're like... And I feel bad for Marco. I think everyone should feel bad for Marco. He lost his father figure. He lost his brother. One of his people he fought with. And they're going to get buried there as heroes. Like they should be. I wish there was a little more deaths in this war. Like, some more of the Scabbards should have died, but, like, Kinemon should have died. But we got some deaths. That's a dub in One Piece. That's a dub. And then we cut back to where, the Straw Hats are. And it's been 7 days, as I said before. And Yamato is, like, on top of this building. And Yamato's like, oh, I'm so hungry. And then somebody comes on and says, yo, Luffy and Zoro woke up. Thank God Zoro... Well, I knew Zoro wasn't going to die. But, like, it's just good to have the confirmation that they didn't die. And then Yamato's all happy and, like, jumps down. And then she comes into the building. And Momonosuke's there. And the first thing Zoro and Luffy say are, booze and food, meat. And they're eating. And then Momonosuke comes in. And Momonosuke, they haven't seen what Momonosuke's, like, body looks like since he aged up. And they're like, who the fuck is this guy? And he's like, oh, I'm Momonosuke. And they're like, oh, he's buff. I'm gonna fight him. This is what Zoro says. And then Momonosuke, doing what he did when he was, like, had the 8-year-old body, jumps into Nami's arms, and Nami beats the fuck out of him. And then the face that Sanji and Brook make, they're like, bro, you don't have no special privilege anymore, little boy. You can't be doing that no more. So then, when they wake up, Nami says something to Yamato, and she's like, your prayer is done, so you can eat and bathe. So you want to bathe, like, with us? And then Yamato's like, oh, there's separate baths, so we can't bathe together here. And then Zoro's like, whoa, I'm not dirty. And Momonosuke's sister, I forgot her name, was like, yo, I wiped you guys and kept you guys clean and stuff, so you weren't dirty. And this is peak One Piece humor. You got Sanji, like, angry, and he's like, we need to talk, boss head. And then, Zoro's like, well, and before that, Luffy's like, oh, that's probably why I felt so strong. Anyways, and then Zoro's like, yeah, I came back from hell to kill you, to keep good on my promise, Cook. And then they start battling in the background, which is good that got addressed. I thought it wouldn't. Maybe, I don't know. And then it cuts to Yamato says, I'm gonna bathe with the boys. I'm Kazuki Oden, I'm gonna bathe with the boys. And then they go get in the bath scene, and there's the girl bath scene, which has all the girls, besides, I think, Robin. I don't think Robin's in the picture. And then all the boys are together, and I think Yamato's there too. And they're like, Momonosuke's like, what the hell are you doing, Yamato? And Sanji's, got the bloody nose, and Brook's like, oh! Really good scene. Really, really good scene. All the boys taking baths together. And all the girls. This has been a quality chapter. Quality. But it's not over yet. And then we cut to the port. And you got the Kid Pirates and Kid. You got Frankie. You got Usopp's there. Most people don't mention that Usopp's there. But they're all, like, fixing up their ships and stuff. You got Law. and they're all talking, and kids like, don't stay buddy buddies with these guys. Basically the alliance is off. We're leaving soon. Get out of this wretched land. And then kids like Law's like, yeah, our bounties are about to massively increase. And then, of fucking course, this man crawls himself out of the fucking sewer, and he's talking his talk. He's like, yeah, yo, I'm Scratch Man, a poo boo 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 doo. And he like said, he's like, your guys' bounties finally. Basically, he snitched and told Morgs, not Morgs, the bird guy, Big News Morgan, and he's he throws down the paper in front of him, and he's like, there's some new emperors of the sea, and your guys' bounties are in here too. And they're, because let's be honest, everyone's bounty that was a part of this war is about to go up, 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 up. And I bet you they're going to twist it as Luffy did all the work. Which he did a lot of the work. And then we cut to like the final parts. And you know kids like, yes, a new Emperor of the Sea. Like, let's be real. He doesn't really deserve it. I know he kind of beat Big Mom, but he got carried. But we cut to who I'm pretty sure is Green Bull, and he's got this plant coming out of his back. He's like flying. He's like talking on a din din mushy. He's like, don't make anything worse. Blah 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 blah, and he's flying. Which I think it has been confirmed. I'm pretty sure Green Bull's from there. But that's the end of the chapter. No break next week. Let's fucking go. Then we got a month's break after that. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one.